Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to DIY, a segment of Niger Digital Blast. DIY meaning do it yourself. If you use any of the internet browsers and you have not been hacked, sooner or later you will be, unless your browsers are secured. I'm really gonna make it snappy by going straight to the point. If your browser is not secured yet, you have to use these 5 parameters I have here to secure it. First, configure your browser security and privacy settings, which is what we're going to demo here today. Keep your browser updated at all times. Sign up for alerts like Google Alerts. Be cautious when installing plugins. And then finally, install security plugins. This is very, very important. The reason is because criminals use browsers as the first line of attack for folks on World Wide Web. So I have 3 of the some of the popular browsers. I'm not doing Internet Explorer today because Microsoft has relegated it to the background, introducing the new internet browser called Microsoft Edge. So to get started, I'm gonna go straight to Google Chrome, which a lot of us here in this country use today on daily basis from across the board, from desktop to smartphone to tablets. To configure the security portion of your Google Chrome, you head straight to the top right hand side where the menu is hidden. Just click on it right here. If you click on it, you go straight to settings. Click on settings. When you do, the first thing you do is to head straight to the last line on from top to bottom. Just scroll down and go to show advanced settings. Click on it. If you do, it's going to populate the entire page, loading more options than what you can normally see. All these are gimmicks and ways, well, I wouldn't use the word gimmick, are styles to make your browsers run faster than it should, by hiding some of these menus. So when you populate it, look for the column or the line that says privacy. The first thing you see under privacy is content settings. Click on it. It's very important. Here, the first thing you will do is actually to check the column that says block third-party cookies and site data if you haven't done that before. If you do it, you are very good. Now you can click on the icon or the option that says manage exceptions. Here, you can actually tell it what websites that you don't want cookie and site data checked or customized. You allow them. Say you go to msn.com all the time to read your news and all that. You can enter it here and then choose be under behavior. You choose allow. Okay, that's why you have it, the exceptions. Then you click on all sites, cookies, and site data, and then say remove all. Do it frequently, as many times as you can remember within the week or days. It's very important. If you clear it and keep it clean all the time, your browser will be clean and will be loading faster. Then after that, you click done, and then the other column, the other line says images. Under images, it says show all images, which is recommended. Yeah, for now you can do that. And then you can also manage exceptions. I don't know, some of us are on the web anyways to see images or facts and all that. Like our new president, you want to see how he looked when he went to United States. You can actually go online and see the picture. Just go to Google and Google his name and then click on images. You see a picture of our beautiful 72-year-old president, Muhammadu Buhari. Okay, now under JavaScript, allow all sites to run JavaScript. Recommended. For now, yes, I allow it. Handlers, plugins. Plugins is another place you can also customize. In this case, allow plugins because you don't install too much of it. Too much of everything, especially on technology terms, is bad. So block pop-ups. You do not allow pop-ups. Location, ask when a site tries to, it's very, very important. Ask when a site tries to track your local physical location. It's very, very important. Notifications, recommended. Ask when a site wants to show. All these you can leave them as they are. Okay, you leave them by as they are by default. It's all good. Now, moving on, you go down. You see where it says use a web service to help resolve navigation errors. Very good. Use a prediction. That is in case you're typing, say www.yahoo.com. Your browser will predict what you want to type and complete it for you. It's good. It makes things snappy and fast. Enable phishing and malware protection. Phishing is spelled Phishing. Phishing is a ploy with which criminals, the 419ers, will use to confuse you. If you're visiting, say, a website that looks like a bank, if you look at it, you will think it's your regular bank page, and then you enter information without knowing it. Somebody else is sitting somewhere grabbing your information. Tomorrow they will use it. The next column is right here. It's called passwords and forms. Enable autofill. Now, if you enable autofill, it will use whatever you enter into this block. Right here, say I want to use it. I don't use it. The reason is very, very important. If you enter your information and leave it there, and somebody were to target you and steal your gadget or your device, they will extract this information and use it against you. You can say, oh, I have a password, but no password is secure. Okay? You try to make it as very difficult as possible, but sometimes you are not lucky. Somebody will grab it and use it against you. So what's the point? Just be careful. Right here, if I need to use that option, I will enter my name, my organization, street address, city, state, country, phone number, email, blah blah blah, and store it here, including your credit card. My advice is for you not to use it. Right here, I didn't check it. You can go ahead and use it if you want, but be careful. All right? If you go to sleep, you tie your device on your neck like a necklace and go to bed with it so that it stays with you 24/7. All right? If you're also using Offer to save web password, if you check the box so that it will always remember your password, so that when you go to, say, facebook.com or all the social networks, you don't have to enter passwords at all times. My advice, enter it as many times as possible because you are secured. All right? Now, that's what we have right here. These other columns, I'm going to let them be for now because they are not as important as the cache, the plugins, the password, the contents, and all that. So that's about it for Google Chrome. But one other thing I need to mention is whenever you feel that your browser is no longer behaving as it normally is when you installed it the first time, the first thing you do is to come here and scroll to the bottom where it says reset settings. If you click on it, it will reset your browser. Sometimes you're lucky, that will take care of your problem. Sometimes they're not. All right, so that's about it for Google Chrome. Let's move straight to Firefox. If you look at the interface of the Firefox, it looks exactly like the same. They're all written on the open source Chromium, which is available for everybody. If you want, you can actually download the Chromium open source. You have the source code and then customize it and call it your name. Okay, Adamu this, Adamu that, and then use it and push it out there. People can use it. Then you become a browser. But for now, we are just working on these 3 browsers. We're setting it up to be secured. Now, top right hand side is where the menu is hidden under these 3 parallel lines that look like the icon, which is what it is. Click on it and go straight to options. Click on options. Under options, you click on security. Under security, you see under general, you see where it says warn me when sites try to install add-ons. I have it checked. You can also click on the exception and enter some pages you don't want it to troubleshoot as they are loading. Okay, you can enter the websites, your intranet for the company you work is good example of what you can put here. The regular web pages you read your news on daily basis is another example which you can put in there. They don't have to warn you about the add-ons. Then block reported attack sites, block reported web forgeries. In Nigeria, we all are common when we talk about 419, and that is advance fee enterprise, criminal enterprise called 419. They go and rebuild a website mimicking the same interface using the popular website like banks, and use it to come and try to grab your password and username so that in the real world they can use it to steal your money. You don't want that. All right, so you block them here. Good thing Firefox gave you this chance to do that. Not all the browsers give you the chance to do that, so take advantage of that. It's very good thing to have. Now, on the left column again, click on privacy. Under privacy is I just want to be myself online. I don't want to be bothered. So click on that. You go and check the box that says tell sites that I do not want to be tracked. In my case, I checked it. Then below that, you will see remember history. Remember history is a good thing to have in some cases, especially if your computer is fast or your device is fast. Phones now have up to 4 gigabytes of memory. If you do, I'll suggest you can use this. But if not, if your phone is one of those crummy phones that have 256k kilobytes or megabytes, your phone will be slow. So remove this so it doesn't keep piling the cache. The cache are those little logs websites or browsers use to track the websites you visit, and then they store the cache as a remembrance for what you did on the last website, so that the next time you come back, they will use information on that cache to start the day for you, so that the browser will load just fast like that. Okay, sometimes some of them are corrupted. Some of them are used as what is called a bot, B-O-T, which are little programs that run in the background when you are browsing the internet. They can use it to do a couple of things. They can use it to track what you do and use it to shoot a whole lot of advertisements the next time you visit your social websites from the same device. All right, so it's a lot of stuff, a lot of information regarding that, but for now what we are concentrating on is building the security base for your browser so that you don't get hijacked or hacked by the criminals, or the enterprise we already have, established enterprise we have in Nigeria called the 419 criminal enterprise. You don't want that. All right, so the location bar, which comes after that, is when you're using the location bar, you suggest for me history, bookmarks, toolbars. Let me show you what this is. This is the location bar. You know, history and all this. All these icons here. This is the bookmarks. This is your download save to, where you save it in your computer. This is your home. This is to start a conversation and all that. So we're not using any of those for now. But in my case, I had them checked. So check them. It's very, very good. You can use it to hasten your browsing experience. All right, let's go now to the final browser we're going to talk about today. It's called Opera. Very popular browser back here in Nigeria, in United States and Europe. A lot of folks I know use Firefox and Google Chrome. Internet Explorer, believe it or not, is even more secured, but a lot of people tend to shy away from it because the use of JavaScript has made the browser very, very open for attack. So, but unfortunately today I'm not talking about it because Microsoft has finally come up with a new thing, a new browser that is all nearly based on the same platform, the Chromium. You know, it depicts everything that is in that. We're going to do that on a different show. But for now, if to get to the menu option on Opera browser, you find a big red O, or the red big O, which is their icon, top left hand side. Click on it, go to settings. Does that sound familiar? It is, because that's the same basis for all of them, you know. Now, the good thing, out of the four options we have to the left, one of them says privacy and security. Click on that. When you click on that, under privacy you have clear browser data. The first thing, does that sound familiar? Yes, it does. They all have it. Clear browsing data. Now, you follow the same parameter. On the left of the little screen that pops up, you have browsing history, download history, delete cookies, empty the cache, saved password, clear saved autofill. They all need to be checked. And then you click on here on the line that says obliterate the following from items from the beginning of time. I use that. And then I'll say clear data, clear browsing data. Boom, they're all gone. Now, following that same line, you have use prediction service to help complete searches and URLs typed in the address bar. We have said this before on the other browsers. You can use the same parameter here. I use it. It helps. It makes things snappy. It makes the prediction accurate, so that you have up to 5 options. Say, let me show you what that is. Say I'm typing www. See, now it has suggested for me eBay, Yahoo, Amazon, Booking, BuzzFeed, Facebook. All of them. So that I don't have to waste time completing the typing. Say I want to go to Yahoo. I'll select it right away. Boom, it loads. And then you do things in a snappy and jiffy way, very, very fast. And you know, because the data packages are this MTN, Etisalat, Airtel, Glow, the packages they give us is not enough. I don't know about you, but I just don't understand paying 3,000 naira for one megabyte or 1 gigabyte, and before you know it, within 48 hours you're done. It's funny, but it is not. They just steal it from you. So help yourself get what you want real fast. All right, so back here, predict network actions. No, you don't want to bother yourself with that. Help improve Opera. You're not going to be the scapegoat of this or that. Automatically send crash report. Then send a do not track request with your browsing traffic. I chose that because it's very, very important. Okay, check that box. Do not track. What that means is that when they want to track you so that they know the kind of advertisements they load for you. Say you go to lindaikeji.blogspot.com. If you see that the website or the page looks like a billboard, tons of advertisement. You go there, they watch the news you follow, the one that you pay a lot of interest. They will use it to track you and know. That is, Google will know which ones you read better, read more, you stay more, you pay more attention to, and use it to load advertisements for you. That's the kind of tracking I'm talking about. You don't want that. All right, so check that box so that your Opera will automatically block it. Now, following that is what is called autofill. Autofill is nearly the same thing as prediction, but in this case it's a little different. Autofill here means if, for instance, you have your name, your address, the website you like, the phone number, the email address, the username, the next time you visit the same web page or website or a different website with similar contents, when you click to input your information on the forms, the autofill will automatically load it for you. Names on the right column, address on the right column, state, country, phone number, email address, blah blah blah, as long as you use it. But myself, I do not use it, because when in my system, my computer, my laptop, my phone or my tablet is stolen, they'll use the information against you. You don't want that. Don't make criminals, don't make things easy for them. Make it a little hard so that in the process of being on a defense, your offense will help catch them earlier, especially on the cyberspace. All right, so uncheck this box, uncheck the box that says offer to save password. Some of us are so lazy, we use one password for 1,000 social networks, for the same password for our banks, the same password for information, for instance, the Department of Motor Vehicle here in Lagos, where you get your license, the VIO office. You use the same password to process your driving record, driving information. They'll grab it and they will search it and use it to grab a driver license in your name, or they'll use it to steal the money you have in your bank. You don't want to make things easy for nobody. All right, just help yourself, secure your browser. And underneath the final column, it says cookies. Allow local data to be set. Exactly that. Allow it to be set locally. Local is things like the intranet and the company website, for instance, or a particular website where you get your news, your information, your images and stuff. You have localized it. It's there with you all the time, 24/7. So you really don't have to digress. All right, the final thing there, it says block third-party cookies and site data. Again, a no-brainer. Block it. The third-party cookies and the site data are those ones that are configured to do certain jobs, to manage how you browse, so that we'll know what to sell to you. You'll be amazed at somebody picking up the phone, calling you, blindly, trying to sell insurance life policy to you. It's because they have a third-party cookie planted on your system, so they know you are searching on Google for information on life insurance or life policies for you and your family, etc. All right, that's it, folks. Stay with us on the other part of the show. We will be very grateful you stick with us. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.